It's going to be good. Jackson Holliday is in the lineup, making his major league debut. And I have him hitting a leadoff.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Baltimore Orioles. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. Here we go, Singy. The fans have been waiting for this major league debut for a while, and it's finally here. There's a lot of hype around his talent, and now we get to see how that looks at the big league level.
Yeah, this is the kind of game it's going to be shared all over social media later tonight. Baseball fans all across the world are aware of this debut, and we're lucky enough to be at the stadium for it, so I'm excited to see what he's got firsthand. My advice to him would just be to soak it all in. Don't worry about the results. Don't worry about the expectations. Just really enjoy this experience because it only happens once.
So just about set now. Today's starting pitcher, Grayson Rodriguez.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Okay, all set to go. Whit Merrifield up to the plate. And a pitch. And that is in for a strike. And we're underway.
First pitch, 7:06.
Next offering misses, and the count is 1-1. On the ground, and that's just foul. Righty delivers. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Here's Kiermaier now. Pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Merrifield aboard here at first with nobody out. Runner on the go. That one to first, and he picks it up, and he'll put it in his pocket. That one off the mark. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Runner at first with no outs here. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And now 1 away.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do. Is
Merrifield on the move. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a base hit. Merrifield round second on his way to third. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. And in at second with an RBI double.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
In the air, right field, touches down. That's a hit. Run comes in from second. It's 2-0, and he's got a double.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job. And that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
One out and a runner at second. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. No, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Going to count 1 and 2.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get.
And makes the play, and that's out number 3. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. There's the shortstop at the plate, Jackson Holliday. And he deals. There's the strike. Gausman, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Next one misses, and that's ball 1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Pitch is in there. 2 and 2 now.
Come on.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Well, that was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
And there's a foul ball. The next offering misses. 1 and 1. And that one is inside. One down, base is empty. On the ground, right side, Merrifield. 2 up, 2 down. Okay, let's check out the lineup. Batting 7, someone they're hoping breaks out in this one. Cedric Mullins.
Yeah, he's struggling a little bit right now. I mean, he knows it. His team knows it. Everybody in the stands knows it, but they need him to turn it around. You know, I'm told he's putting in some extra work in the cages, as he should be doing. So we'll see if he can break out right here.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Let's go, let's go.
And ball 1.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Next offering misses, and the count's even at 2.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
Short hop liner, handled it short. Gathers and throws, and that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing this time around for the O's, and they're down. Back here at the ballpark, up to the plate, it's
frustrating.
Rodriguez back to work. Late with the swing there.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
High fly ball out into left center field. Yeah, they get Belt for the out, and a quick out number 1. And now it's Dalton Varsho. That's in there. It's 0-1.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more guys that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
That's in there. And it's 0-2. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, but he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a guy is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially the guy's earned it. The umpire rolls with it.
And that one is lifted in the air. Mullins settles under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 down. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see these guys a lot.
Yeah, but these guys are all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with some of these guys.
And that one fouled off. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by swings and misses. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Down in order go the Blue Jays, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Back here in Baltimore, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. The pitch. And he pumps it a strike. In for a strike, and it's 0-2. Quickly.
Down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Oh, what a stop to first. Nicely done for the out.
Matt Chapman is as good as there is at third base right now in the big leagues. Great diving catch right there. This guy is so well-rounded in every play a third baseman can make.
Down to third baseman, Gunnar Henderson. He went 2 for 4 in Sunday's game. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Right-hander kick steals. And that misses off the outside edge. Line drive, base hit.
There we go.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. One of the best in the game against right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, that's another story.
Let's go, Ryan.
See, is this more common today? Guys really only succeeding against pitchers throwing from a specific side?
Well, I think it's because you just don't get a very long trial period anymore. I mean, with the analytics and the numbers, teams are looking for instant success with the lineups that they construct. So if you don't figure it out quickly against certain types of pitchers, you're just not going to get those opportunities.
Ball 1. Next pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. Left-hand batter waits and fouled off.
Let's go, let's go.
Henderson over at first with 1 away. And now the count is even. And that one finds its way through. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Batting 7.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield. So I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. To the right side, Guerrero. Flips it. That's 1. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, that was going to be a really tough one to turn 2 on. So a nice job to get the out at second right there. Hold on to the baseball. Shortstop clearly paid the price, but that kind of comes with the territory.
And now it's Austin Hayes. 1 for 4 in Sunday's game. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Come on, Austin. Get that running from third. Don't leave this.
Gausman throws over, and he's back safely. Next pitch is inside, and now 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Fouled off. He was late. Runners on first and third, 2 away.
I am the Orioles.
Popped up. Merrifield makes the catch, inning over.
How are you?
On to the third inning, digging in, Whit Merrifield. That's a strike. Merrifield, multi-time All-Star, 34-year-old vet, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2010. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Ball 1 low.
It's a good take.
What's your favorite team?
And now it's even up.
2-2 now.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit, just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Kiermaier in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next one misses, and now it's even 1-1. And the pitch. Misses outside.
What's your favorite team?
Good eye right there.
Come on, Grayson.
And the righty deals. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Slice the other way and foul. Here comes the 0-1. Out towards right center field. Mullins on his horse. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And there's 2 down.
Nice play, nice play.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He doubled home a run in his first AB. Ripped towards third. Tosses to first. And that is that. Blue Jays held in check, but they're on top 2-0. And welcome back as we go to the last of the third. Here's Adam Frazier. The right-hander back to work. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts the bottom of the third with a double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game.
Let's go.
But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Jackson Holiday will hit next. He was a strikeout victim his first time. In there for strike 1. Kevin Gausman hails from Colorado, but he played his college ball at LSU. He was the 4th overall pick in the 2012 draft. Made his debut at 22 years old in 2013, and he has gotten himself through a lot.
Thanks.
Got it by him for the K.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
That was interesting.
In the air, center field. Kiermaier moving under it. And there's 2 away. Anthony Santander at the plate. 0 for 1 so far. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
The 0-2.
Gabe.
That one 95 to finish.
Really?
One left for the Orioles.
How are you?
Welcome back. Start of the 4th. Now it's the right fielder, George Springer. Ball 1 there. High in the air, out to right. Santander drifts towards it. Drops into the glove, and there's 1 down. Now it's Matt Chapman. He's 0 for 1. First pitch just misses. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand
The Blue Jays
out
are winning 2-0
as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball. It all just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Now the 0-1. Next offering is outside. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. Next offering is fouled back. Chapman leads off first with 1 away.
Oh, Lordy.
And it's even up.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Next pitch misses outside. And it's 3-2. Righty to the plate. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you can...
well, he settles under it in left, and that will... 1 left for Toronto as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back now at Oriole Park, and here is Ryan Mountcastle. 0-1.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
And there's a ball.
Come on, Orioles.
And a pitch.
No, that's low.
Come on, Mountie.
That one fouled off. 2-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's the first out.
He came out of his hands there. Typically, he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
I think we gave up on Gausman way
Henderson
too soon.
swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. Good eye right there.
Gabe, you still here?
This one
I have an
popped up. Foul
interesting
ground, first
Kevin
base.
Gausman nugget for you.
Guerrero flashes the leather on the running catch.
Got the pitch that he
So the
wanted,
day
just a little bit quick.
of Game 1 of the
open,
ALCS when we were playing the Royals,
and the launch angle,
about an hour and a half before game time,
At the plate
I
now.
was working part-time at Best Buy at the time, and I sold Kevin Gausman a PlayStation.
Next pitch inside, and the count is 2-0.
He handed me his card to pay for the PlayStation. I looked at the name, I said, "Aren't you supposed to be at the ballpark?" He laughed and says, "Yes, so can you hurry up and pay for the transaction?"
Puts it in the air out towards left center.
It was a PlayStation 4 at the time, obviously, but
makes the grab on the run. 1, 2, 3. Go back here at the ballpark. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Alejandro Kirk. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
And that's outside.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
That one in triple digits.
oh,
Swing and a ball popped up, and it drops in. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often, but right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it.
That's a hit.
the other person in the
second, so 2 on and nobody out.
stream.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
So important for him to control the heart rate right now. He's got to go through the heart of this lineup.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Good looking fastball right there. Surprised he didn't take a rip at that. I think he got locked up a little bit.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
And a foul ball.
Come on.
Ground ball right side. Sneaks through, base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Bird.
Base is loaded. 1 away.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Out of here. Grand slam. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. goes deep, and they add to their lead. It's 6-0.
So when I was working at that Best Buy, I did sell Tommy Hunter a TV, and I frequently saw
next for Toronto, George Springer.
God, I'm drawing a blank on his first name. The first base coach, Kirby, came in all the time. Yeah, well, it still counts as 4 runs.
Just missed.
Well, at least he's got a clean slate after that grand slam. Nothing to think about on the bases, so he can really go after the hitter and just approach this like it's a clean inning, get the outs that you need, and get back into the dugout.
Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
That was straight queso right there.
The next pitch misses.
Oh, give me
2-2.
Well, I'm going to lose game one of this.
Swing
I
and
can
a
see
ball
that coming.
lined out towards center. Snags it on the run. 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Now the Orioles manager coming on for the Orioles, Jacob Webb.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
2 down, nobody on. Hard hit, right side. Mountcastle takes it himself, and that'll do it. But the damage was done right here as you get another look at the grand slam. Bottom of the inning, and now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Gausman back to work. Just missed.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
And here it comes.
Ball 3.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Next pitch in for a strike, 3-1. That one lifted to left. Varsho moving under it. And puts the squeeze on that. And there's 1 down. So up next, Austin Hayes. First time up was a pop out. That's out to center field. And it drops in. But a good job to keep it in front.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already
now
is bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And that one is lifted in the air. Varsho pulls it in on the run. Back to the top of the lineup, Jackson Holiday digs in now. He's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Foul ball there. The 0-1. Outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Should I go or should I stream now?
In the dirt, 2 balls and a strike. The pitch. And a good eye there. Into center. And the inning is over. And the Orioles lead. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's going to be Brandon Bell. The wind of the pitch. And that one missing low. Webb in his 4th year, 29 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. The next offering misses. Ball 2. In the air, left side. Hayes has it sized up. And he makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down. At the plate, Dalton Varsho. First offering misses the mark. Now one miss.
That's inside.
Kicks and deals. And that skips in the dirt. And now 3-1. And a strike in there.
Come on.
And the pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed. Gets the out.
First offering, and it just misses. Kerr, an all-star a season ago, 24 years old, and he's a native of Mexico.
Let's go, let's go.
Ball to strike.
So what did you do today, Gabe?
Next offering misses, and now 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And the right-hander deals. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. The pitch. Bounce to the right. Whips it to Mountcastle, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's Adley Rutschman. Gausman back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
1-2 now. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Went right after him with that 2-strike pitch as he continues to roll on the mound.
Yeah, he's not out there trying to nibble at all. He is attacking the strike zone, and I think when your confidence builds as the start goes on, still putting up all zeros on the scoreboard, gives you a lot of confidence that you can really continue to go after these hitters. And that wasn't the best pitch for the strikeout there, and he'd probably admit that, but he got it by him.
Next one misses, and it's 2-1.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands, and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Kicks and fires. 3-2 now.
Full count.
Downstairs, and it misses. Ball 4.
Now a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
In the dirt, blocked, and the runner stays where he is. Santander, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning.
What exactly is, I mean, I have an idea, but what exactly is a self-defense?
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And 1-2.
2 strikes.
Here comes a pitch. That misses.
2 balls,
2 balls, 2 strikes. In the air, out towards right center. Springer there makes the catch. Out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman.
Man at first, Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Upstairs.
Ball 1.
Henderson goes 6 feet,
Ball
3
1, no
inches,
strike.
210 pounds, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2019.
Oh.
Nope. Foul ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. That's a little bit low.
Come on.
At a swing and a line drive at a right field. And
Of
George
course.
makes the grab. And welcome back. New inning getting started. And now for the Jays, Whit Merrifield. The right-hander back to work. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Fires to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Here's Kevin Kiermaier. A strikeout and a walk. Cole Irvin on the pitch here.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it. But he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
To the right side. And 2 away to start the 7th. 2 outs, base is empty. Bo Bichette up to the dish.
Bo Bichette.
Off the mark there. And that's ball 1. And that's outside.
Ball 2.
I am only going to be playing one game because I am supposed to be going to have dinner with someone at 6:30.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And now the lefty. That's in for a strike. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Not in time. He's safe.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Next offering is in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Gabe, I think it's safe to say I'm going to lose this game.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. No advance. Good job behind the dish. The 2-2. And that just misses.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Not what he
I'm
wanted
trying to figure out
right
why
there,
I dropped or traded Freddie Peralta.
Scoring position and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair. They lead it, though. Back here in Baltimore, bottom of the 7th. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Ryan O'Hearn. The pitch. Foul ball. And a pitch. And that's outside. And 1-1. Activity in the bullpen. Eric Swanson up and loosening in the pen. Meza, the power lefty, up as well. Line to second. Snagged on the bounce. Over to first. 1 up, 1 down. And next for the Orioles, Cedric Mullins. Ground ball to the right side. And he picks it up in foul territory.
Come on.
The pitch. And delivers outside. And strike 2.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Next pitch just misses. And the count is even 2-2. Sets him down on strikes.
Really?
Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. And into the box for Baltimore, Austin Hayes.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
Ball.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1, no strikes.
There's a strike. One now. Popped up right side. Merrifield in pursuit. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out.
I wish, but Kevin Gausman's got me
ready to begin the 8th. Here's
all
the
kind
third
of twisted
baseman, Matt
around.
Chapman. The pitch. Strike 1.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close.
You know what? Just because I'm struggling, I want to try something. I want to go old school for me for a second. I'm probably going to stick with broadcast long term. I just want to see how bad my timing is on strike zone since I haven't played with it for over a year. Because I used to always do strike zone.
Into the at bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Bell, batting with one down, takes a strike. That misses the zone, and it's 1-1. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Santander puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away now. Here's the left fielder, Dalton Varsho. That's in there. Strike one. Now 1-1.
I mean, they haven't dominated me. It's just been the score is lopsided because of one pitch.
First, the flip to the pitcher covering, and that'll do it for the Blue Jays. But they're on top by a count of 6-0.
This is going to feel really weird
now. It's the second baseman, Adam Frazier, and the pitch. And that's in for a strike. Gausman still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one. And at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
1-1.
What do you think of this camera, Gabe?
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Kiermaier moving under it. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also
I'm getting killed, so I'm trying my old camera for a second.
Yoan. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
After all, wasn't it you that was telling me that I was seeing what the pitcher was throwing?
Next offering misses down and away. On the ground at first. And he takes it himself for the out.
All right, you're right. You're right.
2 outs.
Where's my cameras? I wasn't going to stay on broadcast. I wasn't going to stay on strike zone. I just.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
No, you're right. I like playing with this camera. I just.
And that one a little bit high. The next pitch misses, and now 3-0.
I believe in using the same camera for both hitting and pitching. That way you see more pitches, you learn the strike zone better.
Righty delivers. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Varsho moving under it, and puts the squeeze on that one.
It's always good timing, but it's always okay contact, weak contact.
Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Pitching change here, number 78, and this is appearance number 45.
Number 78.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
How are you, Amos?
Righty to the plate. Left field. Hayes has it sized up. And it's caught for the out. So the batting order turns over. And now Whit Merrifield. That's a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
And that's downstairs and outside. That one's in there. Now 1-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Kevin Kiermaier. They say he went.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
I understand.
Good eye right there.
You should definitely stream that. I would love to see how you play.
Swings,
God,
crushes one right field, way back.
I knew it.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Bichette gets a chance to hit. And he'll one.
The most important thing in that sentence is she woke up.
Mullins in pursuit. Grabs it on the run. And that will end the inning. Toronto picks up 1 on this homer. It's now 7-0. Back now at Oriole Park. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. The pitch. And there's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
It don't matter. This game's over.
Waste no time there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now, that one the other way and a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And that's a double.
One of the first real jams of the game.
You're going to what?
Back-to-back singles to start the inning, and he's had a real solid outing, but he needs to lock this situation down if he wants it to stay that way.
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off.
Gotcha. Well, as soon as I stop the stream, I'm going to have to text you because
Ripped on a line.
you're going to find it very interesting what I'm going to go do after I'm done streaming.
Both runners tagging from second and third. Not in time. He's safe. It's 7-1. Manager out of the dugout. Tim Payson gets handed the rock out of the pen. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Ryan O'Hearn, the next to hit for the Orioles. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Gets it to first. Now only 1 out remaining. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
First offering misses the mark. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Eric Swanson getting loose out there. And the 1-0. And another ball. Mountcastle on third with 2 out. Out to short. Bichette beats the throw, and the run scores.
Definitely a tough play, but he seems to have had a little trouble getting rid of it, and that made all the difference. With the speed running up the line, you got to be perfect, and right there, he just couldn't get it there in time.
Hayes now as he leaves that one up high. That one drilled left field, and he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays take game 1 of the series on the road.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let...
And Jackson Holliday went hitless in his debut.
Excellent job.
Alright. I will be back later. Have a good rest of your afternoon.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the
Amos,
Show.
I'll be texting
Let's
you
jump right into
momentarily.
Tuesday's action. Looking first at the American League